Welcome back to the Quantum Soul. You know, some mysteries just never get old,
Mm,
and the pyramids of Egypt,
yeah,
definitely top of that list.
for sure.
We all recognize those majestic structures, but what were they really for?
Right.
We're told they were tombs for pharaohs, but
Mm.
was there more to it?
Yeah.
You know, Nikola Tesla himself called them powerful energy machines.
Oh, wow.
What if he was onto something?
Well, it's a question that has fueled countless theories
It's-
and debates for centuries. And the materials you've given me for this deep dive are fascinating.
Yeah.
Everything from ancient Egypt to Tesla's theories, modern research, and even a few eyebrow-raising claims.
I know, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So let's start with what we think we know.
Okay.
The conventional explanation is that the pyramids, especially the iconic ones at Giza,
Right.
were these grand tombs built to house the pharaohs in the afterlife?
Yeah.
I mean, the scale of these things is just mind-blowing.
It's hard to grasp the sheer engineering feat
Yeah.
involved the Great Pyramid alone.
Yeah.
Estimated to have been built with 2.65 million stone blocks,
Wow.
some weighing as much as 70 tons.
That's crazy.
And they were positioned with incredible precision, aligning with the cardinal directions and even the stars in Orion's belt.
It's almost like they were trying to send a message when you say aligning these structures with the cosmos like that.
Oh, yeah.
It suggests a level of astronomical knowledge that's pretty impressive for the time.
Absolutely. And early historians like Herodotus,
Okay.
writing in the 5th century BC,
Wow.
were fascinated by the pyramids. He described the Egyptians' potential construction methods, including theories about ramps and levers,
Interesting.
giving us a glimpse into how they might have achieved such a monumental task.
It's amazing how these ancient structures continue to inspire awe
For sure.
and wonder even after thousands of years.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
The traditional tomb theory doesn't quite explain everything, does it?
You're right, there's some pretty significant gaps in that narrative.
Like what?
For example, unlike other Egyptian tombs,
That are filled with treasures and mummies, the Giza pyramids have never yielded any pharaohs or their riches.
now that's a huge red flag for me.
Right.
If they were meant to be tombs,
Yeah.
wouldn't you expect to find, well, the people they were built for?
Yeah?
Like they were deliberately left empty?
Uh-huh.
And the interior design adds to the mystery, right?
Exactly. While other pharaohs' tombs, like those of Nut and Tutankhamun,
Okay.
are lavishly decorated with hieroglyphics and intricate artwork,
Uh-huh.
the interiors of the Giza pyramids are comparatively plain.
It's almost as if they served a completely different purpose.
Yeah.
And speaking of hieroglyphics,
Right.
you'd think there would be some record of these massive construction projects, right?
You would think.
But there's virtually no mention of the Giza pyramids in any Egyptian texts, despite their meticulous record keeping.
That silence is deafening, isn't it?
It really is.
It's as if the construction of the Giza pyramids was shrouded in secrecy, their true purpose deliberately hidden from history.
Ooh, that's interesting. And this is where Nikola Tesla's theories come into play.
Okay, time to talk about Tesla.
Yeah.
This guy was a certified genius,
Oh, yeah.
a visionary who gave us alternating current, the AC electricity that powers our world today.
That's right.
But he wasn't just an inventor. He was also deeply fascinated by the pyramids, wasn't he?
He was completely captivated by them.
Interesting.
Tesla believed they were far more than just tombs.
Yeah.
He saw them as something far grander, something with the potential to harness incredible energy.
Now we're getting to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Tesla viewed the Earth as a giant electrical generator and believed the pyramids were designed to tap into this energy somehow.
Precisely, he envisioned them as a sophisticated system for channeling and harnessing energy from both the Earth and the cosmos,
Okay.
possibly utilizing the Earth's magnetic field and cosmic rays.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Are you saying Tesla thought the pyramids were ancient power plants?
that was his theory.
That's wild.
And remember their alignment with Orion's belt?
Oh, yeah.
Tesla saw this as a potential link to cosmic energy.
Interesting.
Plus, the granite used in their construction is known for its electrical conductivity,
Right.
which lends some weight to the idea.
It's like a giant puzzle, and all of these pieces are starting to fit together.
Yeah.
And Tesla didn't just theorize about this, he actually tried to put his ideas into practice, right?
That's right.
That's where Wardenclyffe Tower comes in.
Exactly. Wardenclyffe Tower was Tesla's ambitious project,
Right.
aimed at wirelessly transmitting energy across vast distances.
Wow.
He envisioned a world where energy would be freely available to everyone, not controlled by corporations or limited by geographical boundaries.
It was a revolutionary concept.
It was.
A vision of a truly interconnected world powered by clean energy.
Mm-hmm.
But as we know, it wasn't meant to be.
Unfortunately.
Financial difficulties, along with opposition from powerful interests who profited from conventional energy sources, led to the project's demise.
Yeah, it's a tragic setback, not just for Tesla, but for humanity as a whole. I imagine the world we might live in today if his vision had been realized.
Oh, totally.
We might have avoided the environmental crisis we're currently facing.
It's a sobering thought.
It is.
So we have this ancient mystery of visionary genius and a world in desperate need of sustainable energy.
Yeah.
But where does modern research fit into all of this?
Uh-huh.
Are there any findings that support Tesla's theories?
There are some very interesting developments.
Oh.
For instance, Jean-Pierre Huygens, a French architect, has proposed a fascinating theory about the construction of the Great Pyramid.
Okay.
He suggests that they used internal ramps to lift those massive stone blocks.
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
It's like a giant spiral ramp hidden within the pyramid itself, right?
Exactly.
Much more elegant than those external ramp theories.
Much more elegant, and it addresses the logistical challenges of moving such heavy stones with the technology they had at the time.
For sure.
But even more intriguing are the muon scans. They've revealed hidden chambers within the Great Pyramid,
No way.
adding another layer of mystery to this whole thing.
View-on scans, that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it?
Can you explain what those are and what they've revealed?
They're actually a pretty ingenious way to see inside solid structures without damaging them.
Okay.
Muons are these high-energy particles that constantly rain down on Earth from space.
Right.
They can pass through rock, but they get deflected at different angles depending on the density of the material.
Interesting.
By tracking those deflections, scientists can create a 3D map of what's inside the pyramid.
So it's like an X-ray, but for massive ancient structures.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool.
So what have they found with these scans?
Yeah, what have they found?
They've revealed previously unknown voids and passages within the Great Pyramid,
Wow.
some of which are still being explored.
That's crazy.
These discoveries have fueled speculation about the pyramid's true purpose, suggesting that they might be far more complex than we ever imagined.
That's really interesting.
But it's important to note that not everyone is on board with these alternative theories.
Oh, you mean like Zahi Hawass?
Yes, he's been quite vocal in his criticism of alternative theories, maintaining that the pyramids were primarily tombs,
Right.
and dismissing other interpretations as pseudoscience.
It's interesting how these discoveries can be so polarizing.
They can.
It's almost like some people are afraid of what these new findings might reveal.
Yeah.
As if they challenge our understanding of history too much.
For sure.
And then there are those strange renovations that have been done to the pyramids over the years.
Yeah.
Like filling in that V-shaped groove in the Grand Gallery.
Right.
It almost feels like someone's trying to hide evidence.
Those modifications definitely raise some eyebrows.
That they do.
But amidst all this controversy, there are also researchers exploring even more radical ideas,
Oh, like what?
such as the potential role of sound and vibration in ancient construction techniques.
Wait, are you telling me the ancients might have used sound to move massive stones?
It does sound like something out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But there's actually some scientific basis for this.
Okay.
Modern research has shown that sound waves can be used to levitate small objects.
Hold on, you're saying we can make things float with sound?
It's a fascinating field called acoustic levitation.
That's amazing.
By creating standing waves with precise frequencies, you can essentially trap objects in midair.
Wow.
Of course, scaling this up to manipulate massive stones like those used in the pyramids is a whole different ballgame.
It would take an incredible amount of energy and precision.
It would.
But if ancient civilizations did possess this technology, it would explain a lot about how they were able to build such incredible structures.
Absolutely.
So where does this idea come from? Are there any hints in ancient texts or myths that support this?
Researchers like Randall Carlson draw on a variety of sources, including ancient myths and traditions, as well as modern scientific research on phenomena like sonoluminescence and cymad.
Sonoluminescence and cymatics.
Sonoluminescence is the emission of light from imploding bubbles in a liquid when excited by sound,
Okay.
while cymatics is the study of visible sound vibrations.
So they're looking for connections between ancient knowledge and modern scientific discoveries.
Exactly.
It's like they're trying to decode a lost language of science.
It is.
Before we delve further into this, we want to remind everyone to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends.
Yes, please do.
What we're discussing here has the potential to rewrite history, and we need your support to keep exploring these mind-blowing topics.
It's an incredible journey of discovery, and we're just getting started.
Can't wait.
Buckle up. We're about to head even deeper into the rabbit hole.
Let's do it.
The idea that ancient civilizations might have harnessed the power of sound to manipulate matter is truly mind-boggling.
It really is.
It challenges our preconceived notions about the limits of ancient technology.
You know, it makes you wonder if we've lost touch with a deeper understanding of the universe, a connection that ancient cultures seem to possess.
Yeah.
Speaking of connections, our source material mentions a fascinating link between the pyramids and the stars in Orion's belt.
You're referring to the Orion correlation theory, a popular topic.
Uh-huh.
Among those who study the pyramids, it suggests that the layout of the three main pyramids at Giza mirrors the alignment of the three stars in Orion's belt.
Interesting.
And it's not just a rough similarity. The precision of this alignment has led some to believe it was intentional, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' deep reverence for the cosmos.
And Orion wasn't just any constellation to the ancient Egyptians, was it?
No, it held a central place in their mythology.
I see.
Orion was associated with Osiris, the god of rebirth and the underworld. They believed that pharaohs, upon death, would embark on a journey through the underworld.
Wow.
And eventually be reborn as stars in Orion's belt.
So the pyramids, with their alignment to Orion, could be seen as symbolic gateways to the afterlife.
Precisely.
That's fascinating.
And this connection between the earth and the heavens, the idea that earthly structures could mirror celestial patterns, is a recurring theme in many ancient cultures. It's as if they saw the universe as this interconnected web with events in the cosmos influencing life here on Earth.
It's a beautiful concept, this idea of a cosmic dance between heaven and earth. But some researchers, like Randall Carlson, suggest that the connection goes beyond symbolism. They propose that the pyramids might have been designed to harness energy from these celestial alignments.
Carlson has put forward some intriguing, though admittedly controversial, ideas about the pyramids' potential role as energy receivers or even transmitters. He draws on Tesla's theories and combines them with his own research on ancient myths and geomythology.
Geomythology, now that's a term I haven't heard before.
Right.
Can you break that down for us?
Think of it as a kind of detective work that explores the connection between geological events and ancient myths.
Okay.
Carlson believes that many myths, often dismissed as mere stories, actually contain encoded knowledge about catastrophic events that shaped our planet's history.
So he's saying that myths might hold clues to real historical events, like ancient floods or earthquakes.
Exactly. Carlson argues that ancient civilizations, having witnessed these catastrophic events, embedded their knowledge in stories and symbols to preserve it for future generations.
That's fascinating. It's like a hidden history waiting to be deciphered.
Yeah.
But how does this connect back to the pyramids?
Well, Carlson believes that the pyramids, with their precise alignment and unique geometry, might have been designed not only to withstand these catastrophic events, but also to potentially harness the energies associated with them.
It's starting to feel like we're piecing together a puzzle here.
Yeah.
Ancient myths, catastrophic events, advanced technologies in the pyramids as potential energy machines.
Yeah.
It really challenges our conventional understanding of history.
It certainly does. And if Carlson is right, it suggests that our ancestors might have known much more about the Earth and the universe than we give them credit for.
It's both humbling and exciting, isn't it? This idea that we might be rediscovering lost knowledge that could revolutionize our understanding of the past and maybe even offer solutions for the future. Speaking of solutions, wouldn't it be amazing if Tesla's vision of free wireless energy could be realized? But if the technology already existed in ancient times, as some suggest, why was it lost?
That's a great question, and one that has puzzled researchers for years. Some speculate that this knowledge was deliberately suppressed or destroyed, perhaps, by those in power who feared its potential to disrupt the existing order. Others believe that it was simply lost over time due to societal upheavals, natural disasters, or the decline of ancient civilizations.
It's like a lost chapter in human history, a missing piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And the pyramids might hold the key to unlocking this lost knowledge. Their sheer scale and complexity, combined with their astronomical alignments and mysterious symbolism, suggest that they were built for a purpose far greater than we currently understand. But the question remains, how do we unlock the secrets they hold?
That's where modern science comes in. New technologies like ground-penetrating radar muon tomography and even 3D laser scanning are allowing researchers to peer inside the pyramids like never before, revealing hidden chambers, passageways, and artifacts that could shed new light on their purpose.
It's like having X-ray vision for ancient structures. And what about those hidden chambers that have been discovered in recent years? Do we have any clues about what they might contain?
There's a lot of speculation, but no definitive answers yet. Some believe these chambers might contain ancient texts or artifacts that could hold the key to understanding the pyramid's true purpose. Others suggest they might have served ritualistic purposes, or even functioned as resonating chambers for sound or energy. The exploration of these chambers is still ongoing, and each new discovery discovery adds another layer of intrigue to the mystery.
It's like an archaeological treasure hunt on a massive scale. And what of the role of sound and vibration? Are there any researchers actively experimenting with those concepts to see if they could have been used in ancient construction?
There are a few pioneering researchers who are exploring these possibilities, though it's still a fringe area of study. They're conducting experiments with acoustic levitation and other sonic technologies to see if they can replicate feats of ancient builders.
It would be incredible if they could somehow prove that sound was used to manipulate those massive stones. It would revolutionize our understanding of ancient technology. But even if they don't find definitive proof, the exploration itself is valuable.
Absolutely. It pushes the boundaries of what we think is possible and encourages us to think outside the box. It reminds us that there's still so much we don't know about the past and that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled.
It's a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is a journey, not a destination. And speaking of journeys, our deep dive into the mysteries of the pyramids is far from over. We've uncovered some fascinating clues, but there are still many questions to be answered. But before we continue, we want to take a moment to thank our amazing viewers for joining us on this exploration. If you're enjoying this deep dive, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with anyone you think might find it intriguing. Your support helps us keep exploring these mind-bending topics.
We appreciate your curiosity and your willingness to challenge conventional thinking. Together, let's continue to explore the boundaries of what is known and delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe. It's amazing to think that even with all our modern technology, we're still just scratching the surface of understanding these ancient wonders.
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, the pyramids aren't the only structures that hint at a lost knowledge.
Oh, right.
Our source material also mentions some intriguing megalithic temples on the island of Malta.
Oh, yeah?
Hagar Kim and Menajra.
They're incredibly well-preserved temples, dating back to 3600 to 3200 BC, even older than the pyramids at Giza.
That's right.
It's mind-boggling to think that these structures were standing before the pyramids were even built.
I know, it's amazing.
And what's remarkable is their sophistication.
Yeah.
These aren't just piles of rocks haphazardly thrown together.
Right.
They're carefully designed structures with complex astronomical alignments, particularly with the solstices. During the equinoxes, the interior chambers are illuminated in very specific ways, suggesting a deep understanding of astronomy and engineering.
It's incredible, isn't it?
It makes you wonder how they achieved such precision with the tools they had at the time.
Yeah.
We're talking about moving massive megaliths, some weighing several tons, without the aid of modern machinery.
It's a true testament to human ingenuity and perhaps a sign that we've underestimated the capabilities of ancient civilizations.
I agree.
Some researchers like Carlson believe that these megalithic structures serve purposes beyond what we currently understand, potentially related to energy manipulation or even communication.
It's fascinating to think about.
It is.
It's like we're piecing together a puzzle of ancient knowledge with the pyramids, these megalithic temples, and other unexplained phenomena, all pointing towards a deeper understanding of the universe.
Yeah.
It's almost as if these ancient cultures were tapped into a source of knowledge that we've lost touch with.
Perhaps they had a different way of seeing the world, a way of understanding the interconnectedness of all things that we've forgotten. Tesla, with his vision of a universe filled with untapped energy, might have been closer to this ancient understanding than we realize.
It's a beautiful and inspiring thought. It makes you wonder what other secrets are out there waiting to be uncovered. Maybe we're on the verge of rediscovering a lost wisdom that could change the course of our civilization.
Perhaps we are, but it requires us to keep an open mind, to question our assumptions, and to look beyond the limitations of our current understanding.
Well said. We've journeyed from the grandeur of the Giza pyramids to the mysteries of Tesla's vision. We explored the potential role of sound and vibration in ancient construction, and even touched upon the possibility of a lost global energy network. It's been quite the deep dive.
Indeed it has, and it leaves us with more questions than answers.
Yeah.
But perhaps that's the beauty of exploration, the constant pursuit of knowledge, the willingness to embrace the unknown, and the recognition that there's always more to learn.
Well, what stood out to you in this deep dive?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please do.
And for those wanting to explore further, we've got 2 videos on the screen to continue your quantum soul journey. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking the truth.